Hey everybody, welcome back to Agrarian Skies Exonerated, and I died. I died being dumb. Ooh, I'm gonna need two of those. Alright, let me check something real quick. I died, so I'm in need of replacing my jetpack. And so I decided to go ahead while I got the metals and do some upgrading. I've been like super busy doing some work, which I'll show you guys in just a second. I think that's all of it. Is that all of it? Can we shift click? Can we just... For some reason, it's not letting me shift click in stuff, even when I have all the materials. Here, oh wait, I see why. I need to build those engines first. The magmatic dynamo. Okay, alright. Let's try that again. Oh, I need the silver ones. Do I have any more silver on me? Nope. 2. Excellent. Just in time. I started working on some quest for the log. And I like clicking the wrong thing. I started working on the quest in the log, rather. Ooh, I'm going to need some more M-bar. Let's do this, just in case. Can never have enough metal on you. And I was able to get... Okay, I got those already. So it's this. So it's a no. Alright, can I at least get an outline? Thanks. Paint by number. I started working on some quests. I got the flux windmill. I did some other things. Probably isn't going to let me auto feed this because of that bottle of redstone there. And that, am I right? All right, let me go get this other bottle, or this other bucket. Tore down the mob farm. Yep, it's completely gone. Was looking at the quest book and I needed a way to move mobs, and so the way I had it set up wasn't going to work. What I really want to do is introduce a mob farm that will allow me to do that kind of stuff. That should be it right there. That, bang. All right. 2 million RF on that, right? Yep. Oh man, this energy thing is going to have a bad day. I wonder if we can fit this in someplace with better cabling. You know what? Forget it. We'll just... Oh, there's my hardened energy or jetpack right there. I thought I lost it. Oh wow, I stuck it in here to charge. All right, well that's cool. We'll have a jetpack then while we're charging the other one. Okay, so first things first, I expanded our platforms a little bit. Remember, we're going for a 3x3, and when it comes to automation, I really think I'm going to need all 9. I went through and added some nether grindy bits and pieces. Mostly because I just wasn't able to get cobalt. The only way you can get cobalt in this mod pack, and thereby getting manual in, is to go through and sift netherrack. So I went through and farmed basically a double chest of netherrack. And so I had it sift out. I used enough cobble to get together a pick. It just has a cobalt head, and then the rest of it's Invar with silky thrown in. And I can put this away. And I can put this away. And I can eat some tasty potatoes. And we can chuck all this metal in here. I love having a place just to toss that. So yeah, that's what this extra setup is. I have a glitchy spot I'm standing on. I have a spot right here for soul sand. That's what this chest was for. I was just filling it up. And then over here, I put netherrack onto our hammer. And as it was shooting it out, I had it send to this barrel, which would then sift it. So that's where we sifted our netherrack. you can't just use straight netherrack. You have to use crushed netherrack in order to sift it. So that's what I use the hammer for. It was after I did one double chest worth of regular netherrack that I caught on that, hey dummy, you can use, let's see, I might have, nope, there it is, diamond hammers. And they absolutely own netherrack. You can run around and gut the place, which is what I did. So I got another stack of crushed, or another chest of crushed, stuck it in here. So basically, I did all that sifting. Over here, I found that I was running into a problem where the dust was stuffing up before anything else, and I wanted a way to utilize it. So I set up this little system over here, and I'm using these item pipes also to make clay. So I've got a whole barrel right here of clay that these guys feed into, which I thought was pretty cool. Let's see. Over here, I set up a cool little soul sand farm. I have moved the mycelium, the mycelium from below over there at the farm, moved it up here, set up these barrels, hooked up a couple of chests of sand, and Bob's your uncle. We have an aqueous accumulator coming along, and then every once in a while, like I said, I'll just swap it out with that chest, put a new barrel down, let it do its thing, and yeah, it works out really well. And yeah, don't judge me. It's not fully automated, but you know what? It does a really good job. Then over here, let me grab some more potatoes, because I'm sure we're going to need them. I set up backup chests also for some of these things that were getting close. Like that nether quartz, that chest is almost full. I don't want to pitch this stuff. Nether quartz is one of those things that when I get into AE2, this episode, it's a real pain in the bud to get. So, and then we got some cool, like, trees from the nether. Let's see, down below, took all of our crops, all of them, and got the ones that I have up to 10. Of course, our rubber tree farm is working its butt off. And we're going to throw some more potatoes into the generator. I haven't had a problem with this at all. I mean, it's still, I mean, you can see the cell is over half full. No problems. It's been doing great. I got way more rubber than I'll ever use. Yep. Pause. Whoo, excuse me. Sorry about that. So I went through and took all of my 10 for 10 for 10 plants, and I decided to make a big plot with this. I had amassed enough dirt to fill this in from our mob farm, and I'm using the Agricraft irrigation channels. This is laggy, but I like them. I like them a lot. So when I get to a point where I no longer care about the lag, you know, when we get near an end game, I'm going to set this back up. But I'm actually getting ready to tear this down for now, just because of the lag. It's kind of crazy. I have onions, soybeans, spice leaf, carrots, wheat, pumpkins, and potatoes. I was going for, and of course sugarcane. I was going for a setup where I could make the sausage, because it seemed like the least, the least clumsy feast to make, and it just takes onions, bread, some ketchup, which that's real super easy to make, and tomatoes are next on my list. And then it takes maple sausage, and that's the only thing I can't figure out how to automate is the maple syrup. I don't know where the maple syrup comes from. And I've looked it up. I haven't had a chance to Google yet, but maple syrup. Maple syrup pancakes, maple syrup waffles, and maple syrup. And there's no recipe. It just shows what it's used in. So I'll have to figure that out and find out what's going on with that. And then, of course, get it automated. I got a harvester set up down here, and I got a barrel set up for each of the rows. Some of them I've harvested by hand, others I haven't. But yeah, this barrel right here will be for this middle row. And yeah, this turned out really well. I like this farm. Like I said, I'm going to turn off the sprinklers. They're not really needed with Agricraft. You're not replanting anything, so you don't have to worry about it. And with Agricraft also, I don't have to worry about a harvester, which is nice. I mean, a planter, which is nice. So these things can stay just like they are, and the harvester will just harvest them. It's actually pretty amazing. And then, of course, we still have our other two farms over here. And squid ink. Oh my goodness. Let's talk about squid ink real quick. Let's talk about something I have so much of I don't know what to do with. That's squid ink. 3 full barrels. I'm about to make some upgrades for these barrels and put void on them so that they will void out so I don't have to worry about them anymore. I think there's a spider under there. Probably is. Normally they've been sneaking out somehow. Pathing. By the time I get around over here, they're working their way out of it somehow. I don't know. Let's see. What else have I done? Oh, yes. Up here. Of course, the mob farm is gone. I have used up the last of the zombie flesh I had to make some soil, and I got quite a bit of soil done. That will actually allow me to do another plot. I haven't counted the crops, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to need at least 2 plots similar to this crop one down here. Maybe even all 3. I don't know. And I'm thinking about moving the cows over here and then just having this be all sheep. I'm not sure what to do about wood yet. I don't really go through that much of it. I harvest it with a lumber axe periodically, and then that's about it. So yeah, I've been crazy busy. Oh yeah, and this harvester thing. This thing is so cool. I did not realize I could simply buy the seeds that I needed to buy. I could buy them all, I think. There's tons of them in there, that's for sure. Tea. Man, I took forever to grow a tea seed. I had to go through like 8 different harvestings. Ooh, what's that? White mushroom spore, artichoke, bell pepper, blackberry. Oh, wow, I think it does go through them all. Yeah, a lot of these I just bred, which is kind of a bummer. I could just go through, toss 2 emeralds in, buy them, and Bob's your uncle. So, yeah. Now, the one thing I have noticed with all of this piping here, with this thermodynamics piping, is an intense bit of lag. I did fly. Let's check out my new jetpack. Let's swap her out. Let's do this guy. And, yep, there's my hover. Oh, man, I feel faster. I feel stronger. I feel like my hover game is gotten really intense. So I flew out with my other jetpack, albeit carefully, just to kind of take a look and see if things got faster from a frame rate perspective. And they definitely did. Once those middle platforms disappeared, the frame rate jumps by like 20, 30 frames. So gonna have to work on that. I don't know if automating stuff through the AE pipes will be better. Not pipes, but the like the glass cable and stuff. I do know that the power system, like automating or not automating power, I do know that having any kind of power system in general, plus a piping system like this, generates a lot of lag. So I'll have to look into ways to kind of control it. Tinker's Construct is another big lag thing for me too. It's something I've always had a problem with. Whenever there's a liquid going into the casting table or the casting basin, I get a frame rate drop. I'm not quite sure what that is. Let's see. There was something I wanted to do. Oh yeah, I do have my questing book, and I'll show you what I've gotten done. In Sky Farm, I did get milking it last time. Got the cow. In fact, I've been breeding some cows over there. Tinker's Toys. I did get the Signalium and Cobalt. For some reason, I didn't get credit for the Cobalt. There's one. Do I have another one on me? I don't think I do. Alright, well, I'll let that, we'll do this. I got more cobalt over here. Where are you, tough guy? There you are. I went straight to Manualin, to be honest with you. I went through and made the Manualin pick so I didn't have to worry about this. Oh, wait. I got credit for it already. Give me that back. No sense in melting what I don't have to. Alright. Sweet. That goes in there. So the only thing I got... Well, never mind. I got Manualin next. Let's go ahead and melt up one of each of these. I wish I had known. I'd have waited. We'll let that melt while we're doing our thing. And then, let's see, Storage Wars. I got the bags completed. I got those stored over there behind us. I did get the router completed. It's my last 2 ender pearls. And then I did the routing upgrades. I've got all that stuff again over in our rewards chest. So the only thing I got is these ender tanks and these relocation. And they both require... I believe that module stock requires ender pearls also. I don't think it does. I don't think I have a lot of choice. I'm going to have to get into Britannia after I get some storage set up. Mostly because the only way to get ender lily seeds, I believe, is by using the flower that finds random dungeon loot and puts it in a chest for you. And in order to do that, I'm going to need... Britannia. So, power grid. Now, I went to go make the multiplying culinary generator, and again, no ender pearls, so no luck. I did start this, and I know there's a reward bag for it, so let's go ahead and upgrade it. I had the basic flux windmill made. There's the hardened, and it wants the reinforced. That's our reward. Let's check that out. What kind of bag is it? It's a grater bag. Okay. Well, speaking of Britannia, I guess we'll drop those off right there. There's a couple of Britannia flowers. There's some fluxed electrum ingots. That's kind of nice. And so that's it for the windmill. The multiplying power thing, I can make a culinary generator, no problem, all day, every day. I got them right there. But you need a QED to make the transfer node to make it into an 8x1. So no go on that. Assembly line, yeah, don't ask me why I haven't... Well, the retriever I can't make without an ender pearl. But the rest of this, don't ask me why I haven't gotten started on that. I'm going to have to work on that. This is the one that made me take pause for a moment, the mob hunter. Again, hunting monsters. Creeper, 4 of 40. I have no monsters. And the blizz would be huge if I could get some blizz together. I did do the mob transport. Which that's what got me thinking about a mob farm that would actually work well, because then I could go through and kill the rest of these mobs and do what I had to do. And let's see. So, of course, mystical blood, thaumaturgy, botanical engineering. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I found a petal, so I got to start on that next. After some applied energistics, we got to make some seeds. And we get some fluix dust. So let's kind of start down a line here. We need to pulverize some stuff first. We're gonna go ahead and use the Well, I'm gonna need some of you. Actually, let's take a stack. And I'm going to take a stack of you. I'm not even going to use the other ones because this is already crushed. I think I could just add it to sand. But I do need a stack of charged. A stack of this. And a stack of this. And I believe that will give me some good loving rate. So let's check that out. If I remember correctly, we are... I'll toss the charged Certus, the redstone ore, and the nether quartz into the water. It's going to do this little happy dance, and it's going to throw up. I picked up some of it? I picked up some of it. It's going to throw up those. There we go. Come on. It's going to throw up some Fluix crystals. Yay! Alright, so we need some sand for sure. Let's grab a stack of sand. Really, we might as well grab 2, 3. We're going to grab 3 stacks of sand. Let's see. Let's do that. Is this what I need for... It is. There's my Certus seeds. 2 stacks. Bang, bang. Alright. Then, of course, this guy. Is that one? That is that. And then let's do this real quick. Grab some of that. And bang. Alright, there goes our seeds. Yay, claim a reward. I'm claiming it. Quest acceleration, a crystal growth accelerator. God, we need those. Alright. Crystal growth accelerator. Ew. Well, that's not so bad. I can do that with those. And quartz glass. I can do that all day, every day. Iron. I can do that all day. ME glass cable. Quartz fiber. I can do it all. I can do it all. But to start, nope, not that. Come on, finish this so I can throw this nether quartz in there. I want to be able to do 2 stacks of each. I feel like that's a good round number. And it's taking forever. I could I can't upgrade this. I can make it hardened. That's really the best I can do. I'm not sure. I think I just did 2. I did 2. Right? Yep, there we go. Alright, cool. There's our 2 stacks of those seeds. So, really? You're just going to throw sand all over the place without any regard to other people's feelings? We're going to pick up another stack of sand. We're going to come over here. We're going to toss it into our auto whatever. I got a redstone cell back here, or an energy cell rather. In fact, let me go ahead and do a second stack. Yep, so it should be cooking up some glass for us. And let's see, how are we doing over here? Are we almost done? We are almost done. So we'll have that, and then we need to grab some more of the other dust so we can make the other parts so we can get this crystal growth accelerator done. I can't wait until... Ooh, I'm going to have to play with those. Forbidden magic. Huh. I can't wait until I'm able to actually get a lot of this done. Alright, there we go. Bang, bang. And all this flying around, I'm still at 90%. Crazy. Alright, let's grab 2 stacks. Well, we'll grab 3. What the hey? We're going to grab this. And the first thing we're going to do, we need one of those. And then what do we need? We're going to break that up into 5. Break that up into 4. And we're going to do this number. No. This number. There we go. I can do it, I swear. Alright, there's some quartz glass. Alright, let's check it out here. We got our quartz glass. We got that. We need these. Can we do that? Oh, we need more glass. There it is. Wait for one more. There it is. 1. Not what I wanted to do. Alright, and then 1, 2. And we'll use these for the time being. Don't ask me why I didn't just do them all. I don't know these things. And I need iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. I definitely need to cook some iron. I'm down to less than a stack. It's the one metal you tend to go through the most. Alright, check it out. There's 1. Got my growth accelerator. What else do I need? My charger. Alright, let's check that out. We gotta have everything for that already. Charger. Oh, yes. I just need 1, thanks. Alright. Achievement get. And we got our pure Certus energy course of whatever that thing is. Growth chamber. Crystal growth chamber will allow you to grow and purify crystals without the need for puddles. Ooh. I want a crystal growth chamber. Crystal growth. This is the thing that needs like 5 of those accelerators. It needs 6. Oh, that's ugly. We're going to do it. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's that. I think we got the glass already. Can we do that? Bang! Alright. I need a hopper, a chest, and a piece of glass cable. Do I have a hopper anywhere? I have a hopper. Do I have a chest anywhere? Of course not. All the chests I've made laying around. Bang. Alright, cool. Here we go. And there is that. That was easier than I thought it would be. Claim that reward too. And inscription. Inscriber calculation press. Okay, how do we get these presses? I know it's a certain metal, like on a flatbed. Inscriber calculation. That is iron. Iron. No, that's not right. That's how I make one, but how do I get one? Okay, I'm pretty sure it's like a metal thing, right? So, I have one. Here it is. Logic press. Is that the one I need? Nope, I need calculation. I'm pretty sure it's a metal, just a plain metal, on one of these tables. Now, I wonder how much metal it takes for one of those tables. Let's see. I can't remember which one I did. I'll tell you what, let's do this. Copper, gold, iron. What would be another one? Aluminum, maybe? That seems right. Alright, let's do... Ooh, we got our manual in. Ooh, wait. Let's do that real quick. We're going to drop that down. Pump that right on in. We'll get our manual Inga questy thing of amazingness done. I'm going to try gold first. Alright, give me that. Give me my manual in. I got my pick head. I did make a second one. Because it only takes the one, and I had to make, 2 ingots the first time. Give me the ingot. Oh, there it comes. Alright, can put that back. Got it already. Tinker Toys. I did not get it already. Oh, I guess you don't get it unless it's in your inventory. Okay. Claim reward. There we go. Pop that away. Alright, so that's gold. Oh, whoa, 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 stop. Man down, man down. Well, it's all coming now. I guess we're just going to have to see which press we get from this. Because I could have swore I saw a press. Come on. Did I see a press? I did not. I saw a gold plate. Alright, I'm getting gold plates. Oh, blank cast. Well, of course, it's gold. I'm going bright. Alright, well, let me grab another gold ingot just to make an even number of blank cast here instead of, waste not, want not sort of deal. Alright, so how many did I get total? So it's 2 per cast. Alright, so it might it be 2 ingots then? Let's put these cast away. Let's do ingots. Let's try aluminum. And let's try to put these blocks away. Whoops, give me that back. Let's try, in fact, let's put that away. Let's put that windmill thing away. We're not going to use it just yet. We're going to try aluminum, and what else are we going to try? 10 maybe? And I think what I got is copper. So let's try iron here. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Let's see, aluminum, and I don't think that'll mix with iron. And I'm not sure if either one of them will mix with tin, so I don't know. All right, are you done? You're done over there. All right, here's some tin. Let's try that out. Give me a pan. Oh, it's not enough. Look at that. It's just sitting there. It's not enough. All right. So let's find out how much is enough. All right, that'll give me 5. Is that enough? Well, so hopefully that's enough to fill it. Oh, wait, I don't need that. I'm going to need more tin, though. All right, guy, what's going on over here? Are you busy yet? Did you make... Oh, you made a thing. What did you make? Waiting to see this aluminum over here. All right, put the aluminum down on the bottom. Not enough. It's not going to work. It don't care. Aluminum is not a thing. All right. Let's put these guys in here. Let's do this. Get this going. So, okay, it's not aluminum then. Let's see. Ah, man down. Give me that. It's too late. You're a jerk. All right. So let's see if it'll do it with iron. We'll give it a try. What did you make? That was... Oh, wait. We got engineering press. We got engineering press from 10. Sweet. Okay, so 10 made 1. Is that the one we needed? Let's put our blank presses over here. Check her out. Give me that. Come on. Not what I was clicking on. There we go. No. We want calculation presses. Alright, has the iron done a thing yet? The iron is not doing a thing. It's not doing it. Okay, so for sure... Whoops, I got one right here. So for sure it would work if it were the right metal. So let's try another like low-end metal here. Let's try lead. We put in 2 ingots and that's what we got. Let's put in 1. See if lead is a thing. We're going to let that iron drain out. So we know for sure 10. And I think this is copper, this logic press. The only other low-end metal I can think of is nickel. We're going to try that next, I think. Oh, check it out. Let's see. Does it do a thing? Is it enough? It is. All right, lead's one of them. Let's try ferrous. We'll check it out. See, I knew they had added in the ability to make the plates another way. All right, so we got our 10. We don't need this guy no more. We don't need you. Let me pick that up so there's room. Come on, guy. Pick that up. Let me pull these nuggets, too, as a matter of fact. Because that chest is getting awful full. All of my chests are awful full. Alright, we're going to dump these guys over here. Oh, it did a thing. Did it do something? It did something. Are you coming back over here? Alright, we got... Oh, calculation. We got it. We got a calculation press. What else we got? Oh, there's another one. Ah, there it is. Silicon. Okay, so we know from now on it's lead, copper, ferrous, and 10. That's amazing. Alright, let's check out this book here. Now we need an inscriber. Ooh, we get a reward bag. Let's wrap this up with that. Check out our inscriber. Inscribe. Spell. Espello. Alright. Sticky pistons. Do I have any more stickier things? Oh my goodness. Do not go down a ladder with a jetpack. Okay. Oh, I got plenty right here. Okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and plan for the future. And get 10 of them. Sweet. Alright. And we need to drop this stuff off. You're clogging up my inventory, bro. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab that. And we're going to do one of these numbers. Because we can. And we're going to do one of these numbers. Putting 2 away. Again, because we can. We're going to do... Go. Away. Alright. And I didn't grab any wood. Why didn't I grab any wood? It's okay. We're going to grab it down here. Grab a stack. Ooh, I need to harvest again soon. And like this. Put you away. And that's more wood than I will certainly need. But that's okay. And we're doing that. And we're doing that. Picking this up. We're going to keep this wood here because we will need it. Alright. Give me those. And give me that. That's future planning right there. Alright. And we're going to need inscribers. Do I need... Does it matter which? Oh, I don't have any iron. Let's see. That's 3, 5 times 5's 25. So 3. Alright. And bam. Alright, cool. Inscriber. Reward bag get. And we got another press. Did I see another press? I could have swore that quest said I got an engineering press. Oh, but I had one already. In fact, I had a couple extras. So, we're going to do that for now. Put those away up there. What we need is an AE chest. Because there's not enough chest around here to support our growing lust of chest. So we're going to drop all those in there. Drop that guy in there. And give me this greater bag. We're going to wrap up the episode with this. Let's check it out with the beautiful sunrise. And bam. Ooh, Thomia maxed. Wow. Looting 4, fortune 4. I mean 6. Good gracious. Looting 6, fortune 6, repair 6. That is gorgeous. I just want to stare at it. Only for a little bit, though. I got to use it. Alright, so that can go in there. That can go in there. Alright, so yeah, we got a bit of a tour going on today. We got a new jetpack. Look at shiny and electrumy. And, yeah, we got some stuff done. I'm going to work on some more of the AE2 system in between this episode and next. Gonna try to redo the cobbleworks over there. This thing, it's great in function, but it's really bad, I think, in lag. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a way I can optimize it a lot better. And plus, we want to be able to utilize the lava gen that's over here for our AE system to start. Because we're producing so much lava, I even filled up an extra backup barrel. So I've got a total of 3 barrels right now. Might as well use them. And I got tons of M-bars, so you know what that means. But anyway, I want to thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a great day. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.